Welcome to the opening ceremony of Luxe Philippines and Iconograph, special events alongside the APEC Women and the Economy 2015 Fora. A mother, celebrity, and host. These are just some of the roles she plays in her everyday life. Let us all welcome our host for today, Miss Isa Litton.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, excellencies from the members of the Diplomatic Corps, government officials, delegates, and of course, all of our attendees. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the opening ceremony of Luxe Philippines and Iconograph, two very, very special events held alongside the APEC Women and the Economy 2015 Fora. First of all, what gathers here today, the APEC Women and the Economy 2015 Fora brings together women leaders from the 21 APEC member economies to assess achievements, identify current barriers, as well as appropriate interventions, and of course support future aspirations for the continued participation of women in the APEC region. So, the Department of Trade and Industry and SciTem are pleased to present the Iconograph and Luxe Philippines, two very special events that salute the great women of today. Luxe Philippines, first and foremost, is a celebration of Filipino design and craftsmanship at that, through the Design Philippines Scenography and the Luxe Store. In the meantime, Iconograph is an exhibition highlighting the stories of extraordinary women, economic leaders from APEC economies of the 21st century. Of course, that will be all unveiled with all of you touring in a short bit. For now, to give the opening remarks, here is the Undersecretary for Management Services and the Chief of Staff of the Philippines Department of Trade and Industry. She is also the chair of the APEC Women and the Economy 2015 Fora. She was among the 100 influential Filipino women of 2014, awarded by the Filipino Women's Network. Please put your hands together for the Honorable Undersecretary Nora K. Terrado.
Thank you very much, everyone, for joining us today. Actually, I'm very, very honored to be to see you all. And as we formally open the Iconograph and Luxe Philippines, two parallel events of the APEC Women in the Economy 2015 Fora. This fora is the result of the hard work of many who have put in labor in several months and long hours into the preparation of this event. But more importantly, those who firmly believe that it is about time that women's contribution in this world, and particularly to economies worldwide, finally be recognized and further nurtured. In the time that I have been chair of the APEC Women 2015 Fora, I have personally borne witness to the many stories of everyday women warriors, ordinary wanas, often considered the invisible forces in the economy. These stories have touched the deepest core of me, and I feel very privileged and humbled to serve the cause of advancing women's economic empowerment on both a national and international scale. As a Filipina, I have looked up to many great women as role models. I am very proud today to present Iconograph, an exhibition of women icons of APEC, who through this recognition will become role models for many young girls growing up, and who in turn would eventually become the next generation's role models. And in honor of all women delegates and our women guests this afternoon, who appreciate beautiful things and who love shopping, we are pleased to present Luxe Philippines, a specially curated exhibition and exclusive retail event. We hope that the creative and innovative spirit that ties this curated collection and together will serve as inspiration to us women, and of course men, to promote an inclusive growth that embraces the model of many and the diversity of skill and talent around the world. Lastly, I'd like to thank my partners in APEC Women in the Economy 2015 Fora, Boots Garcia, and the Women Business Council, Emeline Versosa of the Philippine Commission on Women, my colleagues in DTI, the Department of Trade and Industry, the Department of Foreign Affairs, and lastly, the Center for International Trade, Exposition and Missions for spearheading the Iconograph and Luxe Philippines. Mabuhay po tayong lahat. Magandang hapon po.
Thank you very, very much, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, Undersecretary Terrado. Shall we now welcome the Undersecretary of the Industry Promotion Group of the Philippine Department of Trade and Industry. He, yes, I love it when men are involved. He is a governor at the Board of Investments, a chairman of the Export Development Council, alternate member of the Philippines Export-Import Credit Agency, and the Permanent Representative Committee on Business and Investment Promotion, APEC 2015. Definitely championing women leaders. Please put your hands together for the Honorable Undersecretary Ponciano C. Manalo Jr.
The Honorable DTI Undersecretary Nora Terrado, the Honorable Secretary Julia Abad, dear friend of mine, the Honorable Ambassador Angelina Santa Catalina of the Department of Foreign Affairs, the Honorable Director General of the Philippine Economic Zone Authority, Lilia de Lima, the APEC guests, the APEC women icons, members of the Diplomatic Corps, my colleagues in government, friends in media, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. It is my honor and my privilege to be with you this afternoon, most especially being in the company of some of the APEC member economies' most shining examples of leadership in the areas of inclusive growth and women empowerment. I am humbled, really, to stand before all of you. I would like to congratulate the steering committee of the APEC Women and Economy 2015 Fora, led by Undersecretary Nora Terrado, Ms. Aurora Boots Guillotina Garcia, Chair of the Women's Business Council, and Ms. Emeline Versosa, Executive Director for the Philippine Commission on Women, for all their hard work and dedication in the mounting of this event. Welcome to the opening ceremonies of two parallel events, the Iconograph and Luxe Philippines. These two parallel events would not have been possible without the partnership and collaboration between the APEC Women and the Economy 2015 Forum Secretariat and the Center for the International Trade Expositions and Missions, CITEM, who is the export trade promotions arm of the Department of Trade and Industry. Through Iconograph, an exhibition of women icons of APEC, we hope to shine the light on 16 extraordinary women, each nominated by the respective economies based on their remarkable achievements in the MSME sector. The choice for the women icons went through a very rigorous selection process. They were selected based on business model and performance, their role model attributes, their impact on society, other women, vision and leadership, community service, and social commitment. The Iconograph exhibition is done by one of the Philippines' leading women curators, Marian Pastor Roses of TAO Incorporated or TAO Incorporated. It is reflective of APEC women and the economy's fora's advocacy on gender integration, gender equality, and women's economic empowerment to foster sustainable growth and prosperity in the Asia-Pacific region. At the same time, the exhibition's creative visual approach also signals a kind of leadership anchored on genuine and meaningful engagement. I salute the women honored in the Iconograph exhibition, many of whom are present today. May your stories provide further inspiration to the many women attending this forum, and many others whose eyes will be upon you to open the cause of gender integration, equality, and women's capacity to bring about economic change. And through Luxe Philippines, we wish to convey and reflect our commitment to championing Philippine brand. Luxe Philippines and its components, design, Philippine Scenography and the Luxe store, which is over there at the far end of the hall, are examples of our strong desire and commitment to tap into the creative capital of this country and its leading purveyors of design to signal a new Philippines, a Philippines capable to pursue economic progress founded on creativity and innovation, and most especially for the micro, small, and medium-scale enterprises. I have had the chance of heading business delegations in international exhibitions in Europe, America, and Asia, and as well as CITEM's events in Manila. And I have personally witnessed how the companies that have leveraged themselves on value creation are able to carve out a niche in the market. Amidst a very competitive global business landscape, all these companies that you will discover in Luxe Philippines, their individual stories, symbolize a new Philippines, emboldened to capture the world attention to its creative and innovative capital. We encourage all of you to discover each of them so that you may help us spread the word of a new Philippines. To those of you who have been to the Philippines for the first time, we welcome you with our open hearts. We hope you will enjoy the country. Please take time out to enjoy our beautiful scenery. Thank you very much. Magandang umaga, magandang hapon po at maraming salamat sa inyong lahat. Thank you.
Thank you very, very much, Undersecretary Manalo. We love how you enticed everyone to look forward to the different exhibits. But before we actually tour the three, ladies and gentlemen, we will now hear from Secretary Julia Abad. Before being appointed as the head of the presidential management staff of President Benigno Aquino III, she served as President Aquino's Chief of Staff as President Aquino's Chief of Staff in the Senate since 2000. Secretary Abad also served as an executive assistant to the Secretary of the Department of Social Welfare and Development from 2001 to 2003. She also worked as a writer for the Ayala Foundation, Program Officer for the Asia-Pacific Philanthropy Consortium, and consultant for the Gearing Up Internet Literacy and Access for Students program. Please put your hands together for Secretary Julia Andrea Abad, a true woman leader in public service.
Excellencies of the Diplomatic Corps, my colleagues in government, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. I would like to begin my conversation with you today by talking about a very important aspect of my being a woman. Almost 4 years ago, I became a mother to a little girl whom we call Emma. Her long name, and the Filipinos in the room will tell you that we are quite fond of long names, is Emilia Aurora. She is named after two very strong women, one who served as a mentor to me in public service, and my paternal grandmother, who was for me a symbol of perseverance, of resilience, and of timeless style. At almost 4 years old, my daughter seems to know exactly what she wants and is often able to see this into fruition with a little bit of mishap here and there. I know that Emma will always carry with her the significance of her name, as we all do. The families we are born into, how we are raised, and whom we eventually choose to spend our lives with serve as foundations on which our character is built and from which it evolves. This is a history that most of us carry with pride. I hope that when my daughter grows up, she will also be equally known for what she has worked hard to do, what she has accomplished, and what she has contributed towards improving the lives of those around her. This is a hurdle that even the most celebrated and respected women leaders face even today. Proper recognition for women's accomplishments, as well as opportunities for full and significant participation in political and economic spheres. These are issues we still need to raise constantly, even in these modern times. This afternoon, it is with both honor and gratitude that I join you in celebrating the work of outstanding women, who they are, but most importantly, what they have achieved and their contributions to empowerment, innovation, and advancing the causes they have dedicated their lives to. In any field, the barriers faced by those who seek to embrace innovation are tremendous. It means challenging tradition, the status quo, and established ways of doing things. Trailblazers, such as the ones we find around this room, often trek the rockiest paths because only they are bold and imaginative enough to clear those avenues for the rest of us. I believe that the Philippines has much to share in this regard. The World Economic Forum agrees. We are still the only Asian country in the top 10 of their global gender gap report. Filipinos, as you will see later today, are also globally recognized for creativity. The success of Filipino creators, designers, artisans, and craftsmen reveal the reasons behind our country's success, celebrating our identity as beauty, fostering a sense of community, and creating a culture of empowerment. It is in this spirit that we also launched the Iconograph, a special exhibition which features, as we have heard earlier, the stories of 16 outstanding women from APEC member economies who have shown leadership in promoting inclusive growth. Of course, there is no single way to do this. That is why our icons come from different fields, from crafts and promotions, to education and publishing, to entrepreneurship, business mentorship, agro-logistics, microfinancing, startups, and crowdlending. Our exhibit may feature only 16 women. Nevertheless, it reminds us that there are millions more across the world achieving the same kind of success in millions of other ways. What binds them together? The desire to help and the desire to empower others. I hope that these will inform our gatherings from this night onwards. Congratulations to all those who have worked hard for the success of this event. I hope that for those who are here as visitors, you will agree with me that it is not only fun that abounds in the Philippines, but beauty and creativity everywhere you look as well. Thank you and good afternoon.
Thank you. Thank you very, very much. Once again, Secretary Abad, I am humbly requesting her to remain on stage with me for a special part of the program. As we are, of course, graced by the presence of some of our APEC women icons, it is now my honor to call them to join Secretary Abad on stage. First, from Australia, we have Carol Hanlon. From Canada, Victoria Lennox. Miss Victoria. We also have, from Malaysia, Bing Dato Hazima Zainuddin. From New Zealand, Wendy Pai. From the Philippines, Leonarda Kapuyan. From Russia, Anna Nesterova. And from Thailand, Suwana Jiwatanapaibun. Jiwatanapaibun. Let's give a big, big round of applause for our APEC women icons. I'd like to request Undersecretary Manalo and Undersecretary Terrado to please assist Secretary Abad to give tokens of appreciation to our APEC women icons. From the Philippines, please receive this as a token of our appreciation. Shall we smile for the photos first? First, we'd like to ask Miss. Also, we have from Indonesia, Reni Febi. was able to make it to our opening ceremony. Another APEC woman icon. Shall we now award our APEC women icons with the tokens of appreciation? Also joining us this afternoon, from Korea, we also have Miss Ming Jai Lee, another APEC woman icon. Forgive us for the last-minute arrivals. We are delighted to have all of our women icons with us. Any other surprise women arrivals of our APEC women icons would be gladly recognized at this point. Now to receive her token of appreciation, we'd like to request Reni Febi to please step forward from Indonesia, as she will be awarded by Secretary Abad, USEC Manalo, and USEC Terado with her token of appreciation. Once again, we'd like to request from Indonesia, Reni Febi. Thank you very much, Miss Reni Febi. We'd like to request our lady icon from Australia, Miss Carol Hanlon, to please join our presenters for a photo opportunity. Joining us is also from Chinese Taipei, Mei Ping Xiao. Now to award Malaysia. The token for Malaysia's being Dato Hazima Zainuddin. Next we have from New Zealand, Wendy Pai. Please accept this token of appreciation. Shall we smile for the cameras, please? Thank you very much. Next is from the Philippines, Leonarda Capuyan. Next, from Russia, Anna Nesterova. Shall we smile for the photos, please? Thank you very much, Ms. Anna Nesterova. Next, we have from Thailand, Suwana Jiwatana Paibon. And we also have from Chinese Taipei, Mei Ping Xiao. And of course, from the Republic of Korea, Min Jae Lee. And to join the photo opportunity, we'd like to request Director General Lilia de Lima of the Philippine Economic Zone Authority, as well as Ambassador Santa Catalina and CITEM Executive Director Ros V. Gaitos. Ladies and gentlemen, we have quite a gathering on stage. Please give our government officials and our women, APEC women icons, a big, big round of applause. A ceremonial toast is in order. To those of our guests, non-alcoholic beverages are offered as well. So we would like to distribute the glasses for the toast, please. To our APEC women icons and our government officials, a ceremonial toast is in order to celebrate this momentous occasion. Should you prefer to have non-alcoholic beverages, kindly tell our waiters who are coming. Thank you. And of course, to lead us in the toast, we have Undersecretary just making sure all of course, our women icons have their glasses for the ceremonial toast, and after which we will be proceeding to the 3 different exhibits for the tour. Ladies and gentlemen, I believe everyone is ready. Once again, to lead us in the toast, we have Undersecretary Ponciano Manalo Jr.
Please join me as we toast to the celebration of Philippine design and the accomplishments of extraordinary women icons of APEC economies. Cheers, mabuhay!
Cheers, mabuhay! Our friends from the press would like to request a photo opportunity of our ladies and our distinguished gentlemen raising their glasses, please. Ladies, may we all simply raise our glasses for a photo opportunity? Cheers once again. Mabuhay. And now we would like to lead all of you to the tour of the Iconograph and Luxe Philippines, to be led by SITEM Executive Director Rosvi Gaitos. Shall we all proceed to the Iconograph exhibit? Thank you. To our government officials and APEC women icons, we'd like to invite you to tour our exhibits. We will begin with the Iconograph exhibit at the side of the stage. Thank you. The tour will be led by SITEM Executive Director Rosvi Gaitos. Again, we'd like to invite our government officials and APEC women icons to please proceed to the Iconograph exhibit. Shall we follow SITEM Executive Director Rosvi Gaitos to lead us in the tour? We'd like to invite our APEC women icons and of course our esteemed government officials for a photo opportunity in front of the Iconograph exhibit. We'd like to request all APEC women icons to please join our Executive Director Rosvi Gaitos for the photo opportunity in front of the Iconograph exhibit. Once again, all APEC women icons, shall we have a photo opportunity, please, in front of the Iconograph exhibit? We'd also like to invite all our esteemed government officials to join the photo op. Iconograph is an exhibition highlighting the stories of extraordinary women economic leaders from APEC economies for the 21st century. This exhibition concentrates attention on women as the 21st century economic leaders in the Asia-Pacific region, appealing to a contemporary sense of pride in leadership in sustainable growth and development of micro, small, and medium-scale enterprises. A toast and cheers and a round of applause, please, for our APEC women icons. We now invite our guests to please enter the exhibit as we continue the tour to the second floor. Please simply follow our SITEM Executive Director Rosvi Gaitos as she will now lead us to the Design Philippines Scenography exhibit that's found on the second floor after this photo opportunity. One more, one more. All right. Thank you. Ladies, Secretary, shall we now proceed to the second floor for another exhibit photo op? Thank you, thank you. Okay, please follow. We now invite our guests to proceed to the second floor to open the Design Philippines Scenography exhibit. Thank you. We now lead our guests once again to the second floor, to the Design Philippines Scenography exhibit. We'd like to invite our APEC women icons to please proceed to the second floor for more photo opportunities at the Design Philippines Scenography exhibit.